All right, what's good, y'all boys? Got my favorite day today, push day. We're gonna hit incline, do some dips, and then do shoulders next. Typically, I do triceps after chest, but let's do shoulders next and then finish off with triceps. But I just tried the Seabrams pre workout. That's the one that I've been getting since the last 2 years, probably, because it's one of my favorites. That and HD Muscle is by far my favorite. And those are the only two pre workouts that I've been using since 2021. I've tried a bunch of others, like even Gorilla Mode, but it's just not my style. I just don't like them. Um, but I didn't even know Sebum had this, but he has one called it's like the S tier one, but it's called Thuper Thuper Thavage. And I've been spamming that all morning, just saying Thuper Thuper. I don't know why, bro. But yeah, that's the one that I have today. And so far, I'm already feeling itchy as hell. I only took half a scoop, too. But typically, the one that I take it's just as standard. So I've taken the Sebum Secret Formula one. That one I like a lot. And then he has a watermelon one, too. I don't know the series name, but I know it's the premium one, essentially. But yeah, so that's what's feeling today's workout. Sebum, please sponsor. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I could get a box of this, because I go through his pre-workout like crazy. But yeah, no, it's definitely my favorite, and it's my girl's favorite too. So we run through it. Yeah, so today though we can start with incline, and then we're gonna do some dips, and this time I'm actually try and go heavier than I've been normally going, because as we're starting to get deeper into this cut, I want to make sure that I'm maintaining as much strength as possible to try to keep my size. I don't want to lose no muscle. I could, like, that's my biggest fear is cutting, and this is why I haven't cut for the last, let's see, I've been lifting 8 years now at the end of August, and I've gone on a few cuts, of course, but I've always cut them short because I just feel like I'm losing too much muscle. So with this one, like, I'm trying to do everything I can to keep as much muscle as possible, because I just don't feel like, for me, I have enough muscle to sacrifice any. Like, I see some guys where, they're okay with sacrificing a little bit of muscle because they're already so big that when they get cut, it's like, oh, he's still big. But I feel like, for me, if I cut and lose a little bit of muscle, like, obviously you're going to lose some, but lose a little bit more than necessary, then it'll look like, does this guy even live? Which is, I don't know, my biggest fear for sure. I do not want to go back to being skinny at all. But yeah, so gonna go heavier today and see if I can hit around the 6 to 8 rep range on incline bench. Wow, this pre-workout has me so itchy. I'm scared to touch my face. You know how when you touch your face when you start to get itchy, it just like makes it so much worse. But I know, and I'm like 10 minutes from the gym too. Rip, bro, this car ride. Look, my ear is getting itchy now. Oh man, I remember when I very first ever tried pre-workout too, and I didn't know it was supposed to make you itchy. So I take my pre-workout, go to the gym, and it was warm inside the car. When I get out of the car, it's cold, which that temperature change really makes your face a lot more itchy. And as soon as I get out of the car, my face is just itchy, my ears are itchy, and the tingling. And I was like, huh, like, is something low's going on with me? Like, am I having some sort of bad reaction to this pre-workout? And I didn't think nothing of it. Did my workout, and then it happens again the next day. So I'm like, all right, I better stop taking this. And this was back before um, ChatGPT, which I use ChatGPT tough now. Um, I know people say it's bad, woody woo, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? But so I looked it up, and I'm on Reddit threads, and some people are saying that it shouldn't make you itchy, and then some people are saying that it should, or that it does. So then it's like, who do I believe? But yeah, I remember that very first time I was a little bit paranoid, because I was like, I'm having some sort of bad reaction to this, or there's something in there that's fucking with me. But No, it's actually getting intense right now too, off of a half scoop. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna get this lift in though. I was gonna pop a velo too before I lift, but do I need to? I don't know. I'm probably still gonna, because I'm a little bit of a fiend like that. But you know what? Is what it is. Wow. Yeah, I'm actually so itchy. I know as soon as I get out the car, it's gonna be crazy, because it's hella hot out. It's, what is it, 110? Yeah, thermostat says 110. So as soon as I get out the car and that heat, that temperature change is gonna cook me. Yeah, bruh. Anyway, we're gonna get a killer pump. And oh wait, I gotta talk about, yeah, because we're day 9. Yeah, day 9 now of the cut. Bro, homeless people in Vegas be tripping. They're different level. But anyway, yeah, so day 9 of the cut, and my body weight is down to, I'm kind of hitting a little bit of a plateau, it feels like, but I'm down to 208. And then my strength has been actually staying very good, and also the pumps have been really good. For some reason, I've been feeling like, I don't know if this has to do with carbing up at specific times or whatnot, because I have 2 rice kicks before I go and lift, and then 2 rice kicks when I get back. But I just feel like I feel more of a pump. I don't know if it makes sense, but kind of the mind muscle connection feels more. Actually feels pretty good. Then I'm also starting to, be noticeably leaner for myself, because like this morning I got up and I looked in the mirror. I have the bicep vein running, and I was like, dang, okay, so I'm starting to notice the increased vascularity already. And then I'm definitely losing a little bit of kind of the overall fullness, I guess, like the kind of the fluff weight, which is great, because it's tightening my waist, bringing my waist in. And, honestly, the cut has been going great so far. And I feel like with my diet, I'm at 207 or 208, and I honestly, 1,800 calories on paper seems like super hard. I guess you would say super hard, but it hasn't even been that bad, because my meals, I'll have to do an actual video, a full day of eating, but my meals have been extremely satisfying, and I don't feel the hunger pains and like irritable, that I have with other cuts. Because when my very first ever cut, I did keto, and I did keto for, it was like 5 weeks, and that was miserable. Like, I'll never do keto again. But on the flip side, my diet is kind of more of like a carnivore diet now, which is interesting, because I feel good. And the only things that I've heard about carnivore diet is that the first month you feel terrible. So I don't know, maybe that's just my experience, but my body's actually reacting very well to this cut. And so right before the gym, what I had a chicken salad. So I take like a good generous amount of food, and I don't break my fast until 1. I think that helps a lot with my meals. Excuse me. But yeah, so I have like a healthy amount of salad. Throw your red onions in there, throw tomatoes in there. We're grown, by the way. If you're an adult, I don't want to see you picking tomatoes out of your salad. So throw some cucumbers in there. You know what I'm saying? Go get some light dressing, whatever your favorite dressing is. Get some light dressing. Throw that in there in a bowl, right? And mix it up. Don't forget your salt and pepper too. Especially on the cut, the salt is important. Extremely important. I take 2 supplemental teaspoons of pink salt a day. That also helps my pumps a lot too. I do it right before my workout and then right after, because I feel like that's when I need it the most. But so then you take that salad, right, and then cook off some chicken. Don't be afraid of seasonings when you're cooking your chicken. So what I do is I cook probably about 2.5 pounds at a time. Cook that entire chicken off, right? dice it up, cube it up, whatever. Um, Season it heavily, so that it's heavenly type. You know, you know what I mean. I don't want to see just salt and pepper on you guys' chicken. That's crazy. Throw garlic powder, onion powder. You know, throw chili powder on there. Throw salt, pepper. Get the works. Your chicken should not be the same color as when you first threw it in there. So, yeah, season it well. Take your 2.5 pounds, portion it out. Go get a weight scale. Go get a food scale. And I measure out 6 to 8 ounces, depending on the time of day that I'm able to lift or how I'm feeling. But I definitely try to get 6 to 8 ounces each meal that I'm sitting there having, because this protein is, honestly, it feels impossible to get my body weight. It really does. So then you portion your 6 to 8 ounces out. Do that in all of your, what I do is I line up my Tupperwares, throw up my 6 to 8 ounces of chicken in there, so I have an idea of what chicken I need for each portion and how much I'm left with. And then go ahead, throw your salad in there, throw your little bit of dressing, put the top on, shake it up, right? And you have a good size meal that's high protein, low calorie. My meal will probably be like it's a big salad, but I'm at like I'd say 500 calories, because I do add a little bit of dressing. Everybody who knows me knows I'm like, I'm the sauce boss, right? I go heavy on sauce. So throw some sauce in there, throw your dressing, right? Get it right. What I do also is I add a little bit of, go to the store, get the canned jalapenos, right? And then pour a little bit of that, as much as you want, honestly, to taste, I guess. But pour it into your salad mix and mix it up, because it adds a good flavor. And it adds like the sauce that we're looking for, right? And you have a full meal. You're not hungry once it's done, and you're full for a while, and you're still only at 500 calories ish, and you have high protein. So that's been my main go-to meals lately, because honestly, it's really refreshing to have the salad. But if you want to switch it up too, of course you have options like beef, hamburger meat. I haven't been feeling hamburger meat lately at all, so I go ground turkey. But you can make like a taco salad too. What else have I been doing? Just pretty much a big bowl of the chicken or ground turkey for me, and then you can add 1 cup of rice if you want, if you feel like you need a little bit more carbs, because you also have to listen to your body. I know on paper, people will say no carbs throughout, your day. Like some people, what I've been reading, for what I try to do is no carbs on my days off, or no specific carbs. Obviously, you're going to get some from, the food that you're eating, but don't have any specific carbs like potatoes or rice cakes, that sort of thing. And, try to make your meals flavorful, since you're going to be, you don't have too many meals. Pretty much my only meals are before and after the gym. And then the rest is, like yesterday, I just found this protein yogurt. It's 2/3 of a cup is, I think it's 20 grams of protein, but that's easy to smack. Oh, another key tip for your salads, right? I see people add low-fat yogurt. Add low-fat cottage cheese, because that's an extra 13 grams of protein per half cup. Oh wait, this isn't my turn. Honestly, I don't even know where I am right now, because normally I use maps when I'm on my way to the gym. But I think I got spun around. No cap. No way, it's the next one. Yeah, I think I definitely got spun around. Anyway, I'm going to try and find my way to the gym, and then I'll lock back in with you guys when I get there.